Well, if you're looking to earn a little extra cash over the holidays, our career expert, Kym McNicholas, joins us this morning with some creative suggestions. She's with Pando Daily. And Kym, we understand that some government stats are now out that show that holiday hiring season off to a fantastic start, actually the strongest start in 14 years. So it doesn't seem like you have to be real creative in trying to find that holiday job.
Right, the Bureau of Labor Statistics is talking about that the retail industry saw a nearly 7% increase in the number of new positions added in the month of October. 159,000 new hires, for the first holiday hiring month of the season, and it's the highest number since 1999. So a lot of new jobs. They're expecting a big holiday season, but not everyone wants to work in a retail shop or in a mall or even in an office, and they may be really busy, but they just want to earn just a little extra cash, and so that's why you have companies like TaskRabbit, which is a company where people can post their to-do list, just a task that needs to get done.
Really? I hadn't heard of that.
It's amazing because you can get clerical work done, you can have someone help you to organize your taxes, you can have someone run to the store for you. We had our general manager that had surgery recently, and so I ended up calling a wine and cheese shop over in Half Moon Bay, and I said, hey, would you mind putting together a little holiday basket, a little get well basket.
Get well, yeah, sure.
Exactly. And a TaskRabbit just went over, I posted it online, and they went and delivered it to her.
That's
and it
amazing.
was really easy. So all you have to do if you want to become a TaskRabbit, it's on your own schedule. You go on, you fill out an application, you do a quick online video interview, and then they do a background check, and you're good to go. So I saw a lot of posts. So if you have a pickup truck, you could do a lot of runs to IKEA, because there were a lot of posts. You could make anywhere between $40 and $150 per task, and I would imagine, as I said, if you have a pickup truck, you can make probably $500 a day just on IKEA runs alone.
You would be very popular, wouldn't you? A tried and true area that a lot of people go to is Craigslist. Is that still happening? Is that still popular?
Well, it's a great place that if you want to post your services, let's say you love just wrapping presents, and you're wrapping presents anyway, so why not post on there that say, hey, if you don't have time to wrap your holiday gifts, I'll do it for you. Here's how much I charge anywhere between $25 and maybe $125 depending on how many gifts.
Sure.
I suggest trying to post to your friends first on Facebook. I had a friend of mine, Candace Barr, who's a makeup artist down in Los Angeles, and just in her spare time she puts together office gifts. She knows I work with a lot of startups, and she said, hey, you know what, if you don't have time to do shopping for all of these different CEOs, let me do it for you, and I'll even ship it for free. And so try it on Facebook with your friends first, and then you can post on Craigslist.
Great idea. I understand that of all things, people are getting into driving taxi cabs. Is that right?
You've heard about the car stash.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, you see it all over town.
You do.
Right.
The pink mustache for Lyft. And you can, I know the taxi drivers don't like you to be called a taxi driver, but pretty much anyone can put on that hat now, because you have companies like Lyft, and you have companies like UberX. But you know the joke with Lyft is that when you get into the car, you're supposed to fist bump and say, I must ask you a question.
Okay. There it is.
You see it in the video there. All you need to do is have your own car, make sure you have insurance, and you go through a little training, but you just need your own car. And I have a friend of mine that's bootstrapping his company, his startup, by using UberX and being an UberX driver, because you can do it on your own schedule. So
true.
You work hard as a startup CEO, and you're working all hours of the day, but after work, when you're getting ready to drive home, you can make $50 to $100 just on your way home, dropping people off.
How do you make the connection with the rider? If you're going to be the driver, how do you make the connection?
Smartphone, so they connect you through an app.
I see. Okay. All right. And do you have to have a special license or anything like this to do that? Just a California driver's license?
Exactly. That's what makes it easy. But another way you can also use your car to make money over the holiday season. Let's say you're traveling a lot. If you're going, instead of dropping your car off at the airport and spending money and going net negative, why not make money? And there's a company called Relay Rides that allows you to rent your car out. My brother just called me and said he was asking me which rental car company to use when he comes to town. I said, why do that? Why not use Relay Rides, or a company that Relay Rides bought, which is called Wheels with a Z. You can also use a company if you're here in town and you want to go to the airport. It's called Flight Car. Park your car at the airport. Instead of paying for parking, you can actually make money parking your car at the airport.
And that is because somebody else can rent it while you're gone.
Exactly.
Is that right? might raise a lot of questions with some people. You know, they want somebody in their car,
They pay
damages,
for the insurance.
that type of thing. Oh, they do?
They do pay for insurance, any damage to the car.
Okay, all right. So that way you can at least go on your trip and be somewhat assured that they're not going to trash your car.
Right.
Well, it's gone. All right, Kym
At least you
McNicholas.
hope not.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you so much for those great tips.
You're welcome.
Have a great holiday.
You too.
All right, we'll be right back.